Back at home now, a new store in Pocatello has all generations buying music again on vinyl records. Vintage Vinyl and Antiques has your rock, your jazz, your blues, your classics, along with all your other music favorites. And that's where we find Local News 8's Dennis Valera. Dennis, the owner, told you he has a pretty big collection of vinyl himself?
That's right, Carol. It's where the inspiration for this store came from. Bill Pimentel already owned the building, so when the tenant moved out, he moved his store right in. And while it's his love for vinyl that started this, it's definitely a family affair. As soon as you walk in, you'll hear the vinyl.
Well, I've always kind of had this in the back of my mind to go ahead and do a vinyl shop.
Albums from Bob Dylan, Ray Charles, and the Beatles. Lots of the Beatles.
The Beatles never made a bad record.
If you're looking for a rock, blues, jazz artist, you'll probably find it here at Vintage Vinyl, along with a couple movie soundtracks and musicals. Bill has always loved their covers.
It's kind of like a storybook to me. You take stuff out of the MP3 players, and you don't get that. CDs, they don't give you that either, but the vinyl, it gives you kind of a history of the record.
Bill's son Quint helps run the store, but his love for vinyl is just as big as his dad's.
I have a pretty extensive collection myself, and it's probably due to my father owning, records when I was a kid, and just the love of vinyl.
But this father and son's love always comes down to the sound.
If I had my choice, I'd always listen to vinyl.
Now, of course, they sell other things like CDs, record players, and music memorabilia, as you saw there. And just one last thing, let's take a look right over here. Right next door to the shop, an ice cream store. My gosh, talk about one-stop shopping, am I right? Live in Old
Oh
Town
boy, are
Pocatello,
you right.
I'm Dennis
That
Valera.
is my childhood. Thank you so much, Dennis. I can't wait to get there. Vintage Vinyl has a live band performing in the store for Old Town's First Friday Art Week walk this week. So this Friday. But anyway, here are two of the albums that our producer had. I had the best collection, Jay. I gave them all away.
Really?
I thought we were done.
Yeah,
I mean, 20 years ago, I got rid of all my vinyl. This is the Eagles.
I have saved about a dozen of my favorite old records, and then I got one of this kind of record player a while back.
That's the Eagles.
And,
that's volume
let's
2,
take a look
greatest
at that.
hits. Yeah, but it just sounds better because it. Yeah.
There you go. You can rock out to that, Carol, huh? Very nice.
It's just got the hiss and the pop. That's what you need.
It's tradition.
I am happy. Retro is
All
coming
right.
back.
We'll have
Hey,
to
vinyl.
make a visit to that store.
Oh, I'm so going. Yes,
All right.
absolutely. All right.